Jabulile, thank you for having us to give our medical talks to your teams of home-based carers.
It was so great because we find some of the solutions for the problems and the challenges that we are having on the ground on our home-based care working. So it was great because the doctors helped us a lot to solve other issues and maybe to train us about if a person maybe is like fainted, so how to maybe help that person, the skills that you need to apply when you helping that person. So it was a great thing for our care workers.
Hi, my name's Noelle Cropmton. I started my career as a nurse and then moved into clinical research as a research nurse. I now work as a clinical scientist. I'm also one of the first aiders at the company that I work with, and we thought it would be beneficial to the carers and some of the people in this country to teach them how to treat simple first aid situations. And some of the skills we thought would be useful was treating simple things like scalds and burns, choking, what to do if somebody is found unconscious, and how to do resuscitation and put somebody in the recovery position to keep them safe while you call for help. I think it went down really well. We had a very good response from all the people that we were teaching, particularly the caregivers. They were really keen, and we made it fun. We made it interactive. We had them practicing on each other, putting each other in the recovery position. We took out Resusciani, which is a sort of doll that you can practice chest compressions and resuscitation on, and we had them actually doing chest compressions on the dummy to give them an idea of the sort of speed they should be doing the chest compressions and the depth and how many they should do.
So grateful about the doctors. They were maybe helping us about hypertension clients, what to eat and what to do, maybe to exercise a lot and maybe to continue taking the medication and to reduce to take care of their diet, because the weight is the one that maybe bringing all the other diseases like hypertension and diabetes. So the doctors were helping our care workers to help the clients that are maybe affected by those chronic diseases.
I was in a group of three with Jane and Joe. We were given the job of talking about type 2 diabetes and living healthily, hypertension, obesity and general health. And we talked to a number of groups of mainly ladies who were home care workers and would visit clients in their homes. And a lot of these people were suffering from type 2 diabetes and hypertension. So they were really interested to hear why diabetes develops and why hypertension develops and how it's connected to diet, and diet high in fat and carbohydrates, etc., causes these problems, particularly in sugar. So they were asking what was neat, how they could change that, and we explained that it was up to them, it was in their hands, but it was possible to make changes. But it's very difficult when culturally people are eating a lot of carbohydrates and sugar, and it's expensive to buy lots of protein and vegetables. But they were very, very happy with the talks, and I think they got a lot out of it. They wrote loads of notes and asked lots of questions. So it went very, very well, and we really felt like we imparted a little bit of knowledge, which they can then take to their patients and hopefully make some life changes for some of these people.
So the home-based carers, they feel more confident
They
now.
feel now more confident by the knowledge that they've been great from the doctors. It was a pleasure for us to have the doctors this time to come and to maybe help our workers on the work.
Hi, I'm Jay, and I've been spending my time here going into some of the centres to discuss dental hygiene, dental care. We've been looking at the importance of dental hygiene, trying to get the children to brush their teeth twice a day, in the morning and at night time. We were given information that a lot of children are given sugar cane to suck on at very early age, and so they develop a sweet tooth very quickly. And when their teeth do come in, it's not that long before they suffer dental caries, and their teeth sadly are removed.
About the girls, yes,
Girl stuff.
the girl stuff, yes, and that is going to help the children that are vulnerable and those who are orphans, because they don't have the money to every month, and it's affecting their studies, because some of them, they don't even go to school when those days for the girl. So we are like very happy for the stuff that they brought. And we'll be like encouraging the girls to use it. I think they understand what is happening on their body.
Yeah.
Because some of them, they didn't know what was happening, because at home they don't even have that somebody who will tell them before they start.
Hello, my name's Sandra, and I've come out here with danceaid and to educate the girls on our sanitary products as part of the Days for Girls project. And we have been talking to lots of girls between the ages of 10 and 17 who are school children, and we've been explaining to them about the body and how their body works. This is the first time that they have seen pictures of the womb inside the womb. We've been educating them about sex and that you can get pregnant any time during the cycle. We've been explaining to them how the body works and about not having sex until their body is of an age where they can carry children safely and finish their education. As part of this, we've also been giving them washable sanitary pads that they can wash, and we've been giving them soap and flannels and showing them how to use these products. It has been an absolutely amazing experience. It's been so rewarding in so many ways. I'd like to thank danceaid for giving me this opportunity to come out here and be an ambassador for Days for Girls. At the moment, sanitary pads cost between 20 and 22 rams. Some of these families are on the poverty line. They have no money. They cannot afford sanitary pads. Some of them cannot leave the home because they are sat on pieces of cardboard. They cannot go to school, so they are missing their education.
It will also improve the attendance to school. They will not be absent this time because they will be confident about themselves. They are well dressed. They know that, no, I'm protected, I'm fine. Yeah. They were so grateful about the sanitary towels.
There weren't that many that maybe had their own toothbrushes. There might be a toothbrush per household or family. A lot of the families that you saw, we were asked what the brown spots on teeth, what that meant, and we're a little bit surprised to be told that that probably meant there was a level of tooth decay already starting on the enamel of their teeth. I could tell that was a bit of a shock for some of them.
I guess they didn't really realise that being obese, which many of them are, I mean, it's not just them either, I mean, it's a global problem, and continuing to eat carbohydrates and sugar was their problem. And they laughed when we suggested they eat more vegetables and fruit. They were horrified at the thought of eating a raw carrot or a raw apple. And we were quite shocked. I don't know about them, but we were quite shocked that they didn't eat those things. But so yeah, that was probably the thing that stood out.
I've been extremely shocked by some of the questions that some of the girls have asked me. Some of the girls have asked me if they can get pregnant before they start their periods. They've asked me questions about, is it normal to bleed for so many days? We've had one girl that's been bleeding for over 14 days, every 14 days. So we've told her to go to a clinic. The reaction when we are giving out the products, and they know now that they can have, when they have their menstruation, they do no longer have to miss school, and they can use these products. It's been remarkable. They have been so joyed by us coming out there and sort of talking to them about a very taboo subject in this area. It is not taught in schools at all.
I think I don't think they'd had any experience of first aid. They don't have a word that exists that means first aid over here. I think they enjoyed the choking particularly, and if we leave here and we help to save somebody's life, or even give them the tools that they need to help people in distress or that are unwell, then I shall feel very proud of the work we've done here this week.